in 3, 2, 1, action!
This documentary covers a span from the first coming of Jesus and what was going on in the church up until just before the second coming of Jesus. It shows the great apostasy that crept into the church, and then ultimately the great revival through the Great Reformation. This is a life and death battle. It's not just something that is happening in hallucinations of a prophet. Those things are played out in real history. The Scarlet Harlot woman in Revelation 17, who represents the church that has fallen into apostasy. And we thought in the context of these two polar opposite visions in Revelation, we could tell the story of what the devil wanted to do to the church, this counterfeit church and this persecuting power, and the real purity that God wanted for his people, the pure truth, the pure word. And just see the battle, the conflict between these two. And the dragon appears in both stories. You've got the same dragon, that seven-headed dragon, is persecuting this one woman, and yet the other woman is riding upon it. They're working in cooperation, their team. The context of these two visions creates a very clean way to illustrate the battle between truth and error, true church, false church, good church, bad church, pure church, defiled church. And that's the great controversy going on in the religious world today.
We don't want her to go to the point where it looks like, oh man, she's kind of scary.
No, the face is going to be like flawless beauty, just intense eyes. I've got crazy lashes. I've got like 3 different options for lashes.
Okay.
Like a really vibrant lip, so just really, really intense in the face and flawless, but we could also do, decorative stuff too, like we were talking about, like on the hand.
And we're going to add a piece that's a fall, and it's going to have braids, and it's going to add more hair and more waves. And then we're going to add a bunch of jewels and crowns and gems and jewelry.
She is going to be highly decorated.
Yeah, decoration.
The woman on the dragon also has writing on her forehead. Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and the abomination of the earth. We had Nicole, our makeup artist, write all the actual scripture verse there on her forehead in Hebrew. All right, take her around. Very nice. Get the head a little bit.
As an evangelist, we have preached for years. I've talked about Revelation 17, this infamous woman. And I've never really seen an artist concept that rightly portrays what I thought in my mind John saw in vision. And just something about the vivid, bright colors. Everybody that walked in and saw that being shot, their mouths fell open. I expect that there's going to be a mixture of responses, and that's always the case when you share truth with people. But the truth is the truth. And so when people see what has happened to the church and the great compromise and the persecution that God's people have gone through, even at the hands of professed Christians, I think some people are going to say, wow, how come I never saw this before? I want to take a stand for the truth. I believe this is going to affect my life. This is going to liberate me. This is going to make me a better person. This is a better picture of God. Anything we do to distort the truth or to cover the truth, it hides or veils Jesus in some way. And so this film, we're wanting to tear the veil away and really show who Jesus is through a pure view of the truth. And everybody is affected by that.